Hello, and welcome to Art Snacks. In this episode, we're going to talk about the role of the wig maker in colonial America. And people would like to dress fashionably back in colonial America, and they sometimes would be called upon to get a wig. And the wig maker was a very, very talented individual that could weave hair of all kinds, and hair that came from horses, goats, yaks, and humans, and weave them into the latest hairstyles that were popular in London. Now, when do you think, what times of year do you think would have been the busiest time for the wig maker? Were there events that ever took place in colonial America that would have been a time when everyone cared about their hair? No. Okay, so whenever there were formal events, these were busy times for the barbers and wig makers. Twice a year during the public times when the courts were in session, the population of Williamsburg, for instance, increased greatly, and wigs and hair and powdered hair were more formal, and people wanted to wear them. So what I thought we could draw when I'm talking about wigs is maybe a wig on a little stand, the way we might have seen it. So if we'll do a window first. This is the window of the shop. And we'll start with just sort of we'll start with a big sort of square, okay? And in that square there will be some shelves. Some shelves where you're going to put these styles in the window, so when people walk by, they will see them and want to buy them. We'll put a little shelf thing here so you can see. We'll go back with this eraser and erase a little bit. Okay. And now we'll add a couple more divides in here. Now, when a window has a certain number of glasses, we call them lights, and this is 6 lights here. I'm sorry, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lights in that window. Okay, and so here's the sort of inside wall of the shop. Okay, and now in this area here, we'll make a shape. We'll put a couple of these. Here's a couple. I'll put one here. Okay. Now, what we're not worrying about is the lines going through, because the hair is going to cover a lot of it up. Now, what you gotta know is people liked sort of certain styles then. These sort of rolls were kind of popular, and then the hair would sort of go forward. So there's one. Let's try another one. Wigs in a window. What an interesting, it's like pigs in a blanket. Wigs in a window. There's another one. Now, let's make a lighter one. Maybe someone wants blonde hair. You see, even with it being light, we still end up covering the lines that were going through that wig. And one more. This just curly. I'll go ahead and erase that line going through this one, and do some cleaning up here. And we'll build a curly wig on here. The role of the wig maker was important because people cared what they looked like, and people didn't want to go around bald if they didn't have to. Powdered wigs were a big deal too, and you might want to look at those. And those were sort of stylized wigs that people wore that weren't supposed to look real, but were supposed to show that you were a member of the gentry or the upper class when you wore them. So that's the role of the colonial wig maker. I'll see you next time.